So this is the old version of Boris, and this is the new one. Take a look. If we go to the old one, turn around, there's a door. And what does it lead to? Hey everybody, my name is Ertyez and welcome back to Bendy and Ink Machine. Today we're going to take a look at the very first version of this game and see what's different from the new one. And I can already tell that the menu differs from the current version. And dude, there are a lot of differences. I have like a full list right here. There are so many things different that we might have to split it into episodes. But nonetheless, it should be a lot of fun. So, let's get into this. Play Chapter 1. And now the thing that's different about this letter right here, I'm gonna give you a few seconds to guess or notice if you have a keen eye. So, I'm waiting. You are correct, or are you? The thing that's different from the new letter is the question mark right here. Because as you can see, there is no question mark in the new one. Everything else seems to be about the same. Maybe the color is a bit different, the tint. Okay, something's wrong with the loading screen. It's kinda creepy. It's like all twitch and stuff. There we go, it's finally done loading. Chapter 1, Moving Pictures. So yeah guys, we are in the very first version of the game. Not many people have played this because it's like the version before the game was really that popular. And this version is not really accessible because developers updated the game and they do not leave the old versions. So I was really lucky to get my hands on this one. What I have here is two Bendy games running. This one, the old one, and the new one right here. We can already tell what's different, and it's the crosshairs thingy, the circle is a bit bigger in the new one. Alright, so let's break down one of the biggest things in the game right off the bat. Many people know about this room right here, the boarded up one. Where there are planks, in a way, in the second floor. There are many speculations behind this room. However, on the old one, if we go to the same spot, that room is non-existent, or well, the boards aren't, and there's a door instead of it being boarded up. Which is really interesting because that's a really big change to the map, and I think there's a reason behind it. Another noticeable change is that there are no subtitles in the old one. For example, if we go to this table,
hey, here's my old desk.
And the new version,
Hey, here's my old desk.
there's subtitles. It's apparently a lot more quiet. I don't know why. And look at this, what a coincidence. The ink is on the table as well as in the old version. So cool. What are the chances? And we can also see that the position of it is a bit different to the old one. And I guess it's texture too, maybe? I'm not sure. Alright, so another thing that I noticed, that in the old one you cannot really turn off the projector. Like, I'm pressing E and nothing happens. Because if you go to the new one, right here, we can turn it off and turn it on again. The speaker is not existent in the old one. And also the Bendy cutout appears to be a little flat. Go look at this. If we go to the new one, it's not flat. It's like a real cutout. So, yep. Okay, another thing that is different, that it changed. It's nothing big, but it's missing a corner support or whatever you want to call it. Because in the new one, there is a support, and yeah, it has a lot more detail to this place. Oh yeah, another really cool thing about this game is that it changed the sound or the ambiance. Take a listen. This is the old version, and this is the new one. Yep. There are some different sounds here and there. But right now, another change I want to show you is the lamps. In the old one they appear to be flat. In the new one, however, it looks a lot different. It has a lot more detail and it looks really cool. It looks more like a, you know, submarine sandwich. I don't know why I thought about that, probably because I'm hungry. Alright, then let's move on. See what else is different. Yeah, we can see that there is no music playing in this room where it normally does play. Because in the new one we have a little tune going on. If we take a listen. Yep, I must say, the old sound of this game, the ambience is a bit more eerie. It's a bit more creepy, but
So this is the ink machine, huh?
and yeah, the chunk sound is also different, where the new objective turns up. Let's take a look at this.
So this is the ink machine.
It's a little different. You can definitely notice. So I have been looking around the ink machine, but its design is not different from the old one. It looks the same, as you can tell. So yeah, I think we can proceed. Wait, I want to know if this Bendy is flat. Yep, it is. We cannot really go behind them, so moving on. Alright, so I found this thing a little interesting as well. It's this door. Because if you take a look, there is a light underneath it. Whereas in the new one, there is no light. And yeah, it's kind of weird. If we try to open it, there we go. switched off. Seems like someone's inside. Okay, so here's the plank thing. Not too different from the new one, except the plank is it's a little more centered. And now, one of the most important things, or changes, to the game is the Boris model. Because in the old one, if we go to the Boris room, as you can see, it's a lot more tall, it has no gloves, and overall it's just a lot more different. So this is the old version of Boris, and this is the new one. Alright, let's go to the main power room, where we have to collect all of these toys.
Get this to work.
And now there's a sound in the old one which they removed when the Bendy cutout appears. So let's take a listen.
Who put this here?
You heard this gasp? It's apparently not existent in the new one.
Who put this here?
Yep, it's not existent. Also, the Bendy differs a bit. It's still very flat. Alright, now, there's a really interesting change to the game that's been made. There is a secret door, a removed door in the game, and nobody knows why. So, you might have noticed if you played the first version, but there is supposed to be a door right here. Because take a look. If we go to the old one, turn around, there's a door. And what does it lead to? Since it doesn't say anything on the door labels, we cannot be sure. But I'm really interested why they removed this door. I mean, it could have stayed here, but they decided to remove it for some reason. There is an episode I was planning to do where we will be hacking in the old version and see what's behind the doors we couldn't pass, such as this one. Anyway, there's also a room that exists in the new version that doesn't exist in this version, and it's the radio room. The light is already shut off, and yeah, you cannot enter it. Pressing E, as you can clearly see by the sound, but you cannot enter this room. Though I wonder if it still exists. We're gonna, as I told you before, hack into this version and see what's actually behind these doors, if there's anything hidden. And in case you didn't know, yeah, you can open this door in the new version. There's a whole room to explore and eat soup cans from. And something that's also different in the old version is that there is no sprint. I noticed it as soon as I had to go around collecting items, because it took so long. Yeah, you cannot sprint in the old version, which is unfortunate, but gladly they fixed it in the new ones, because it's very important. And as I remember, there is an ink bottle in this room right here. Yep, there we go. Now I need to find only two other items, which is gonna be, I think, wrench and cogwheel. Oh, there's a wrench. Hello. Give me that thing. And the cogwheel must be in the ink machine room, as it mostly is in there. I'm not sure, but it's a very popular spot for it to be there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look around. And it should be here. Yep, it is. Amazing. New objective, restore the ink pressure. Alright.
Okay, that's all of them. Now I just need to get the ink.
Yep. It's kind of scary when there is no subtitles, because the sound just jumps on you. Because in the new one you can actually know when he's gonna talk, because the subtitles appear first. Anyway, another thing that's different is the interface, or the text, while you play the recording. Because if you play the recording in the old version, it just starts talking and there's nothing on the screen. And also the sound is a bit different. It's a little more scratchy, or scratched. In the new one, if you play it, the sound is different and there's a text, which is a really cool thing that I added. It's a lot more easy to understand what they're saying. Oh, hello book. So before proceeding, I have to collect all the items for the new version. And now the last one that's left is the ink bottle, which is as well on the table right here. There we go. That's all of them. Oh, hello Bendy. Almost forgot about you. But yeah, there is a room which you can enter in the new one, and it's the I don't know, storage room thing? I don't know. It's where they store a lot of projectors, which apparently they need a lot of. While in the old one, this door, oh, sounds also different. Okay. Yeah, those doors are locked. You cannot access them. Yep. Hello, Bendy boy. How are you doing, sir? Okay, let's see what's happening. So the tune is also different in the old version, while the animation plays. Let's take a listen to the new one. Yep, definitely different. And in the new one you can also jump on it. Yeah, you're literally inside of the projector now. Let's see if we can do it in the old one. No we cannot. Okay, that's a little weird because it would seem like it's a thing that's supposed to be fixed, but instead, they broke it. And, yeah, that's kind of interesting. It also lines up when you look at it. Huh. Good chunk. I mean, I don't know why they changed that. It's not really like an improvement. Unless it's like a royalty-free sound. Then maybe they wanted to change it, but other than that, I don't know. Anyway, there's a really cool detail in the game. If you haven't noticed, when you walk down this corridor, you can hear something crawling around. There's even more sounds, okay. Anyway, that's all the time I have for this episode. There are plenty more things that are different in the old version that we're gonna cover in the next episode. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy this episode, like it, because that was a lot. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Show yourself. Oh my goodness. That does look a bit more creepy. A bit? A lot. Custom made? There might be some presets or something, but if this is custom made, this is so cool. It's like overgrowth.